Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nick Davenport, aka Mr. Mental Muscle, and we're back again with another episode of Mental Muscle Mondays. Now, I'm still here in lovely Beverly Hills, California. I'm at the Hermitage Hotel, and I'm outside on the balcony doing this episode, and there's a lot of traffic and cars going by. Now, I want to segue that into today's topic, fundamental attribution error, or FAE. Have you ever heard of this? This is basically when we attribute someone's personality or their behaviors simply to who they are rather than the situation that's occurring. So one of the best analogies that I like to use with this is imagine you're in rush hour traffic, someone's weaving in and out, you see them in your rear view coming forward, and then when they get up to you to get equal, you look them in the eye, you give that little look, you know how you are when you're in traffic, and they speed by you and cut you off, get off the exit, putting your life in danger and theirs and everyone else's. You're like, you a-hole, you jerk, all types of obscenities, and you're mad and you're saying they must be some idiot, they don't know how to drive. So you attribute everything they just did to their behaviors of who they are as a person. But that's where the error is, because maybe there's more to it. What if they say we're headed to the hospital? They just got a call saying their wife went into labor and they ignored all the rules of the road. Granted, it's still wrong. They shouldn't have done it, but it doesn't mean that they're a bad person. But in that moment, they acted as such. And then the error is we attribute who they are based off that situational behavior. Now, when it comes to personality, this describes how we adapt to social situations, how we change in different environments, how we handle stress, how we bounce back through adversity. So your personality has a lot of effects and it's pretty constant throughout life. So can it be changed? Not necessarily, but it's more so your default mode of what you revert to in these situations. Now, you can change your behaviors to accommodate situations so your personality can be flexible. But going back to the fundamental attribution error, we don't want to succumb to this because in decision making, this can make us make the wrong choices. Let's say you're working in a group and someone's having a bad day, whether it be at work, school, sport, a team, whatever it is, and you attribute, hey, they just must be not the best person, they're mean or they're disagreeable, but you don't know they've had a rough week or a month or they're just going through a tough time. Now, this is not to say you let that behavior slide, but the point is you're supposed to acknowledge the fact that what is going on beyond this so you don't make the error. But they might just be a bad person or messed up, whatever it may be. But you don't want to just attribute it automatically to what you think is happening rather than investigating further and figuring it out. So if you catch yourself in a situation where it may seem as if this person may be unbecoming or the behaviors may be affecting you in a negative way, try to look deeper, ask them some questions, investigate. Now, this is not to say you have to go all inclusive to finding it out, but you don't want to succumb to the fact that if you make the wrong choice, this might label them as something they're not, and then this could impact further interactions with them, and you may not ever give them a chance. You know, to say first impressions are very important. This is true, but you never know what might happen, and the second impression might be even more important to figure out what's really going on. So you don't want to just write people off. Now, like I said before, if it is a persisting behavior, then yes, maybe that is who they are. But let's just make sure we don't get confused by it and make the wrong choices. So take that in consideration next time you might seem that someone may not be acting their best and get your mind right.